I'm Pierrette and welcome to my kitchen. Today is part 4 of our Easter dinner extravaganza. We're gonna do some carrots with butter, salt, white pepper, and tarragon, which is gonna be our secret ingredient. So we're gonna get started. Our pan has been warming up for a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, probably about a minute and a half. This is just a stainless steel pan with a nice thick bottom. Okay, so now we're just waiting for our butter to melt. I'm just gonna spread the butter around the pan. Almost there, okay. And open up these packages of carrots. Now these are, I get these at Trader Joe's, and they are Les Petite carrot, which means little carrots. And I love these because the ends are trimmed and they're shaved nicely, and they also have the beautiful colors, the purple as well as the white and the yellow and the orange. So they just make a beautiful presentation. So we're just gonna toss these in here. We have 2 bags because I always like to make sure that there is enough food. If you come eat at my house, you're not gonna leave hungry, I assure you. So I don't know if you can see that. They're just spread evenly across the bottom. Now carrots will caramelize really fast because they naturally have so much sugar in them. So when you are doing carrots, you really need to keep an eye on them and make sure that they're not leaving big black marks of being overcooked, because it can happen really fast. A little bit of salt, a little bit of white pepper. And I wouldn't even say a half a teaspoon of each. I mean, it's just a light dusting. And then the tarragon, we're going to be a little bit more generous. Give that a good sprinkle. As you can see, we kind of coated everything nicely. And now we put a lid on it. And we're going to let it cook on low, and I'll check back with you in about a minute. So I don't know if you can hear this. There's a little bit of a sizzle going on, and there's a lot of steam. So we're gonna flip these around just a little bit, mix them around so that, you know, the same part isn't stuck to the bottom. And I'm gonna add a little bit of pineapple juice. So you can use anything to steam your vegetables. You can use wine or beer or any number of different flavors, but keep in mind it doesn't always have to be water. Water doesn't impart any extra flavor to what you're cooking. So adding a little bit of something like pineapple juice gives it a little bit of sweetness, and it's going to give you the moisture that you need to kind of keep creating that steam so that your vegetables cook faster. And if you don't want to use pineapple juice because you have sugar issues or whatever, you can always use chicken broth or white wine or red wine or beer, whatever you like, whatever flavor profile you think is going to work with what you're making. So I'm going to pour this on here. The pan's pretty hot. And that's what happens. So we're going to let that steam for another couple minutes. We'll flip them around again and I'll check back in. You can see we have more steam. There's some nice liquid happening on the bottom as the carrots are steaming. They're not quite ready. It's only been, I would say, 5 to 7 minutes. And one downside to adding liquid is that your purple carrots are going to bleed on some of your other carrots. So like your yellow ones start to look like they have 2 personalities. There's a purple side and a yellow side, so you get to pick. But they are steaming nicely. Everything is coming along, so we're going to give it another minute. And when I will check back in again, they'll be ready to serve. I promised you that the next time we looked at the carrots, they'd be ready, and they are. They look beautiful. They're nicely steamed. And these colors are just amazing. Now, I took a nice little platter and put some parsley on it. And we're just gonna lay these. And you can see the little pieces of tarragon on there. And this one was the one that I told you had the dual personality, a little purple, a little yellow. So you can decide which side you want to highlight on that one and put the other side down. And I'm stacking them kind of in opposing directions, not every one, but every couple, because you know, they're thinner at one end than the other, and if you want them to fit on the tray well, then you have to kind of rotate them that way. Seriously, that's all there was to it. Can't get any easier, can't get any yummier. And if you wanted to, you can melt a little bit of butter over the top, maybe even with a little bit more tarragon if you'd like, and just pour that over the top of this, just to give it a little bit more buttery flavor, which will only make the sweetness even better. So that is it for part 4. I hope you guys will try these. I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous on our Easter extravaganza dinner table. And we are going to do the lemon cake really fast for your dessert, and that will be the end of our dinner. And I will show you in the lemon cake video the final result. So please, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Please like us as well, and get ready for that lemon cake video. It's pretty awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.